Hi friends, good morning and good evening. My name is Vivek, and now today I have bring you one topic uh, for the knowledge base. I have a one edge. Um, I have a task that my edge is very uh, it is utilizing too much of memory because I have lots of load balancer which is running, and those load balancer are still using lots of memory, and you know that there are some limitation on the edges also. Well, if you have a compact size of edges, then you have some limitation 1024, and then you have to increase for the more session if you are using load balancer, and for if or you, also you are using most of the web application or load the balancer for those. So that is why we use always a load balancer. So I have a several servers into the load balancer. Now I always find some issue that they are reaching to the threshold or more than the amount because lots of session happens, and the new session could not be established. So I need to upgrade. I need to scale up the edge. Okay, so now I'm going to demonstrate you for that. So right now I am into vSphere environment, and right now I'm running vSphere 7. Now you can see that vSphere client version, that is 7.0.2. And now let's go straight to the NSX environment. I click on menu button and come to the network and security. And now you can see that this is a dashboard, and under the dashboard you can see that yeah, I have one standalone NSX manager. Now you can see if I click on installation and an upgrade, I have a one NSX manager available. It has a lots of options and functionality. Why I'm creating this video today, because now everybody is going to the NSX-t environment. This video is for those uh, people who has not upgraded still NSX-t environment from NSX V, because yeah, some of the companies they have already purchased a big license, or uh, 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 maybe it is going to be expired next year after December or 2022, and till the time they have to use this environment, NSX V environment. Yeah, because most of the company they already working on NSX-t environment, and they are also using RV load balancer to manage all the load, because it has a service engine and many things other also. But now in NSX V environment you have some limitation. You cannot go further. You have to use it only. There's no other way. So this is the limitation, and but we are bound for the license. We cannot do much of the things. So this is the video I have created for those people's. Yeah. So now before taking much of time, I should go straight to the NSX Edge, and this is the NSX Edge environment. And now you can see that I have the edge, three edges here. One for the NSX, Edge one is for the S service gateway. The other one also I have S service gateway, and the last one Edge 3 is distributed logical router. Why Edge 1 and Edge 2? Because they are in, redundancy. They are working on an HA environment, so they always do handshake. And both of these two, both uh, edges should be in different host, because they should not be into the same host, because one host goes down, then the uh, other could not able to continue to provide you services. So what it has to be in always different host. You have to apply affinity role. So in any case, in any of the, if DRS happens in that time, migration could not happen to the same host. So one example, that is, you cannot wear you cannot you cannot put your two legs into one socks. Right. So this is the example fit here. And yeah, if you are going to upgrade, you cannot upgrade directly to the second one, because the primary one is first one. So I need to click on first, and I need to click on first only because I have lots of load balancer are running into the NSX. I mean into the Edge one. So there's a lots of features available. If you wanted to see how many load balancer are there, you can click on there. I don't need to go too much. I mean, I don't need to go there, and I just wanted to introduce. I wanted to give you the knowledge how to increase the size of the in edges. So now you can see that here I have three edges, and the first edges is large, and the second also large. The third one is that is a distributed logical router. That is the third one. It is in compact size. That is a very small size. After compact, the second stage comes, that is large, then quad large, and then the extra large. So now right now the version which we are running, that is 6.4.10, and that is the latest version into the NSX V environment. So before taking much of time, I should straight go to the NSX Edge one. Let's click on Edge one and click on Action. And under Action, there is a one option that is called Change Appliance Size. I click on here, and then yeah, it is already into the large size. So I need to go further at least. So if I click on quad large, I will be providing 4 GB of I mean 4 CPU size and 2 GB of memory. So I don't need to do much of thing, but safer side, you should take a snapshot or backup of this um, edge. I'll show you. This is the edge machine. Let me copy the name, and let me put this name into the vCenter environment. And now you can see that this is the machine which we are talking about right now. And now you can see the size of the edge 01. That is that we have specified 2 GB of memory. I mean 2 GB of CPU and 1 GB of memory, that is still active. And now they are consuming this much of memory. Now I wanted to give I wanted to provide more CPUs. You cannot click on right click and change the settings and do the modification. This is not the way to increase the size of the memory and CPU for the edge. And and you cannot do much of the settings because this edge is the part of the NSX. So you have to go to the under NSX, and then you have to do modification from here only. So as you have already seen that the size, and now we are going to increase the size, and I'll select here quad large, and it will be 4 CPU and 2 GB of memory. I click on OK, and in the background, what happens here when you have when you have when you have increased the size, there's a two task happens in between. The moment I click on OK, there's a cloning happens for the same virtual machine, and once the clone happen once the clone completed, and then the scaling size happens, and once the scaling completed, then clone will get destroyed immediately, and then you can able to see that your virtual machine has been, I mean, the edge has been upgraded from large to quad large. Now we should go straight to the vCenter environment, and then we should see the size. And let's click on here. Yeah, now it is, we have targeted the quad large, and now it says that deployment status is still busy. Now the process has begun, and now it is scaling up because lots of things happens in between. So virtual machine also got restarted, and you have to contact with your application team that all the LBs, load balancer, and the virtual machine which is running under the load balancer, are they working fine or not? Once they satisfy, then you can close your tickets and all, and then this is all upgradation happens. But you have to take before doing any activity, I would suggest you that you should go and take a snapshot. A best way you can take a backup. If you have a backup, this is the best way, because maybe some accident happens and it couldn't work well, the deployment, and then you have to work with the VMware team, and then it will be lengthy process. But if you have a snapshot or backup, immediately you can revert back the backup, and you can at least run the same environment until unless you wanted to go for the modification, and then you can involve to the VMware team, and then you can talk with them and ask them for the assistance for the upgradation. Yeah, so let me check the size of the edges now. I was upgrading DC Edge 01. So let me click on here, and now see the size has been increased for the CPU, and same for the memory also. But the previous size will remain intact, so don't worry about that. Now, this edge upgradation has been completed. This is what I wanted to demonstrate you today. If you like my videos, please click on like, and you can just subscribe my channel for more videos for NSX. Now, I'm going to create more videos for the NSX V and T, both of them, so you will be familiar with this environment. Now I'm wrapping up my video. Thank you for a day, and have a nice day. Great day. Bye bye.